Welcome back. I am SirCoolBox. I have found some more interviews that I think are pretty interesting. There's still not a lot to this case. A lot of information is still not coming out. Still waiting on the autopsy report, for the toxicology. And there's some other stuff that's going on that I want to discuss. I may do that in a live stream, maybe later on today. We'll just see. I'll update y'all. But let's play this video.
Amazing, wonderful human. She's funny and she's smart and she's interested in so many different things. She loves playing music. She has since she was a little girl. She loves, of course, as a teenager, she loves being with her friends. She's so interested in science and in medicine and in cooking. She taught herself how to bake chocolate cakes from scratch when she was young, and they're good. they're light and fluffy. I don't even like cakes, but I like the cakes that she makes. So she's so dynamic. She's so loving. She's so warm and welcoming and just quick to want to make connections with whomever she's meeting, whenever that is. And with this dynamic set of interests that she has, it's so easy for her to make deep connections with so many people. And I truly believe that that's one of the reasons that the local response has been what it is, because everyone who you talk to who knows her has a love and a special connection with her.
Yeah, I don't know about you all, if you noticed. Okay, I'm not sure what happened. But she has times where she'll talk normal, and then other times she'll talk, real slow. Let me see if I could get that video pulled back up. I'm not sure what happened. Give me just a second. Okay, we're back. We're going to continue the interview. But I thought this was pretty interesting. KIELY, may she rest in peace. She seems like she was a great young lady. Let's continue this interview.
Who she babysits their children, or whether it's people who have met her at the local tea shop where she works, whether it's people who climb with her at the gym, or her, fellow students and friends at the school,
Okay, there was that interview. It's pretty interesting, her describing KIELY. You could tell she's getting excited at times in parts of it. But something about the mom to me is still off. Let me pull up this other interview I found that I believe is interesting as well. And then we'll continue in just a second.
The prayers, the search for missing teenager KIELY Rodni. The 16-year-old was last seen at a party in the Lake Tahoe area a couple of weekends.
Now, I do got to say, these interviews, obviously, they are older. I don't know if the family has done any more interviews since August 21st when KIELY was found. But I thought these were interesting, and you all may have missed them as well. Let's continue.
Ago, the last ping from her cell phone came in at 12:30 a.m. Saturday morning. Her silver Honda CRV.
Now, see, that's a thing that I've questioned. Because on the family app that Lindsay had on KIELY's phone, it last pinged at 12:03. People said that one does have a delay on it because it's not constantly updating. But the 12:30 time, I've heard people say is at 12:30 it last pinged. Others have said it was 12:33. So, that is 3 minutes difference. I'm just not sure why some people are saying 12:30, others are saying 12:33.
It there is also missing. The Placer County Sheriff's Department now says the search will continue, but in a more limited way. Fewer people were working the case.
All right, here is the interview I wanted you all to see. I think it's pretty interesting. I watched it a while back, and honestly, I forgot exactly what's in this interview. So I'll be watching it with you all.
Right. from Truckee. Lindsay, I think I speak for every parent out there, including myself. Our hearts go out to you. What's keeping you motivated? What's keeping you going in this difficult time?
You know, family support from community, knowing that even though, you know, you guys are talking about there being a reduction in...
See, what does drive me crazy is when she starts speaking like really slow, and then she'll talk normal in parts, and then she goes back to speaking slow. If any of you all know what that's about, you know, please leave a comment on, do you think she's on medication and that's what's causing it, or do you think she's talking slow so it can possibly give her a little more time to think of the words she's trying to say? Because like I showed you all in my very first video, she spoke in past tense quite a bit, and ever since that interview, it seems like she's got to the point where she'll speak a lot slower. Just thought it's something I'd point out, and you know, I want to hear what you all think about that.
Personnel, that there still is a tremendous amount of people who continue to tirelessly work on this case, and you know, even you guys being so gracious as to continue to share our story.
What type of personality, what was Kylie like, or excuse me, what is she like, and what could save her here if she's in any sort of distress?
Kylie is strong, she's capable, she's smart. You know, she's tenacious, she's feisty. She has a love for life, and
now, I thought that comment was a little odd. She has a love for life. And knowing what we know now, I don't know. You know, just kind of looking back, you know, that's, I don't know. That just seems kind of weird to say she has a love for life. I mean, why is that something you would put out there? I mean, was Kylie actually depressed? Because there's another article I want to share with you all on this as well. Maybe you will understand.
And I know that she is never been one to give up easy, and today's no different for her.
And Lindsay, let me say that we appreciate you speaking with us. We know it's hard. There were a lot of people at this party, at this campground, more than 200 young teenagers and young adults, from what I understand. What's your gut feeling here? Did she possibly go off with someone?
You know, she sent me a text and said that she was going to be on her way home, and we're still just waiting for her to come through the door. At this point, it's, you know, we still don't know what happened to her, and so we're just working to piece together those last moments that she was at the party to figure out where she did go. And
well, see, the thing is with that, she said we're still trying to figure out, you know, what happened. But she said she would not search for Kylie because she wasn't trained on how to find missing kids. And she wouldn't talk to the friends because she's not an investigator trying to get information from them. Those two comments still strike me as really, really odd. Those two comments, she said, does not set well with me at all. And I also thought, you know, it's kind of weird when she said, tonight I will tell Kylie I love her. You know, I thought maybe, I took it that she knew where Kylie was so she could go tell her, like when you have a loved one that passed, you'll visit, you know, where they're buried at and talk to them and tell your loved one that, you know, you love them. And, you know, you go to the area where their body's at. From my point of view, my opinion, I thought possibly, you know, Lindsay knew where Kylie was. That's why she refused to search. That's why even on day one, on August 6th, she had the dear friend go to the campground. She told the dear friend Kylie's phone last pinged at 12:03. And also at 12:33 on Snapchat. Lindsay never went to the campground to search for her own daughter on day one. Well, I mean, just to search for the vehicle. She told the dear friend and we still don't know who the dear friend is. The dear friend was the one that went to the campground to look for the vehicle while Lindsay was sitting at Starbucks waiting on the dear friend to meet her at Starbucks. I don't know, just, there's a lot of red flags in this case, a lot of people to look at.
And with whom?
I presume you've talked to some of her close friends that might have been with her that night. Are they revealing any details to you? Do they know much?
Her friends who...
See, and if you notice, when they brought up the friends, yet again, she smiled. I don't get it. To me, it's sending mixed signals. Is she smiling because possibly Lindsay or someone else that she knows what happened to Kylie? She knows possibly, I guess, who did it. And she smiles every time they bring up the friends as if, they're not looking at me. They keep looking at the friends. Is that a possibility? Again, it's my opinion. I want to hear your opinion.
Who were there with her at the party have been nothing but so cooperative and so courageous in coming forward and sharing their stories, and we have such a love for all of her friends and are really appreciative of them working so hard and not compromising, but
Okay, folks, did y'all catch that? I thought that was odd, because if you notice, she started speaking their normal voice and she said they're compromised. Do you believe she misspoke yet again? Or do you believe the truth slipped out? I want to hear what you think on that.
oh, sorry. Just being so open to work with everybody and being so honest to share everything that they do now.
Well, you have a lot of support and love and prayers here in the Bay Area as well. One final question. We look forward to having you back on the program after you reunite with Kylie.
Back it up.
Yeah, me
Hold
too.
on.
Thanks.
Let me see if I can back this up.
She sent me a text and said that she was going to be on her way.
Let me try and find it.
Working to piece together those last moments that she was...
Are they revealing any details to you? Do they know much?
Her friends who were there with her at the party have been nothing but so cooperative.
Listen
and
to this.
So courageous in coming forward and sharing their stories, and we have such a love for all of her friends and are really appreciative of them working so hard and not compromising, but oh, sorry. Just being...
Now, did you see her eyes? Her eyes looked straight down. Then she looked to her left. And then, closed her eyes and took a deep breath. Like she said something that she wasn't supposed to say. Let me see if I can back that up again.
So open to work with everybody and being so honest to share everything that they do now.
Well, you have a lot of support and love and prayers here in the Bay Area.
And we have such a love for all of her friends and are really appreciative
of
them working so hard and not compromising, but oh, sorry. Just being so open to work with everybody and being so honest to share everything that they do now.
Well, you have a lot of support and love and prayers here in the Bay Area as well. One final question. We look forward to having you back on the program after you reunite with Kylie.
Yeah, me too. Thanks so much. I look forward to sharing that story with you guys as well.
Lindsay, thank you for your time.
Now, did you hear that answer? And they said, we look forward to you being back on the program after you reunite with your daughter. And she went, yeah, me too. Like she was rushing. I don't know. You all let me know what you think on this. And I'll get some more information and share it with you all as I learn it. I'm trying to constantly bring more information, more stuff from the friends. And, just more stuff in general. So I thank you all for your support. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Did Lindsay slip up when she said the friends were compromised? What do you take that as? What do you think she meant to say in that? I would love to hear, your opinion and hear your thoughts on this. Let's have a great conversation in the comment section down below. I'll see y'all on the next one. And as always, God bless and bless others.